The Philadelphia Eagles have just made a perfect signing right before the start of training camp. Literally, one day before the start of practices, they signed Ogbo Okoronkwo. I believe, I don't know how to say his name specifically correct, but this is a very good player to have come off your bench. Adds really good pass rush depth behind the guys that they already have. And this is a guy I really like. Now, we already saw the blueprint. How to win a Super Bowl. You need an endless amount of pass rush depth behind your 1, 2, and 3 guys, right? The Eagles last year had that perfectly. But this year, there was a little bit of a question mark. Do they have the depth to do it? Well, this is a guy that can come in and add to that room. I mean, right away, I wanted to show you a clip where he's lined up as a 7-eye inside the tight end, inside shoulder of the tight end. And right here does a really good job because he's got that speed. Boom, engaging with the blocker, but then bending around that edge, utilizing his acceleration, right? You're going to utilize that arm to swim up and then bend around the corner for a nice little sack here on Lamar Jackson. But in this video, what I kind of wanted to do was break down some of the sacks he had last season. I want to show you how productive he can be as a player going into next season. Now, I'm not saying he is going to be a stud. I'm not saying he's going to be a star for the Philadelphia Eagles. He is a camp body right now with high potential in a low risk reward system, right? So honestly, you got to give it an A+. You're barely paying him any money, and he could come in here, earn a job, earn a spot, and make a difference. Low risk, high reward potential. Let's dive in. All right, here's another one. First thing we noticed, now he's a 9 technique. He's way outside of that shoulder of the tight end. They like to utilize this guy in space, or at least in Cleveland, they like to utilize him in space, allow him to utilize his speed, the quickness, the acceleration, the athleticism he has as an on-ball edge rusher, right? So here we go. He is going to see some pre-snap motion. Now as a 9 tech, you just want to, boom, get to the outside. If your tackle is quick enough, then maybe you'll be okay. But if he's not a fast tackle, you're going to be in some trouble here with Ogbo, right? Gets around the edge while being held, by the way. Can we at least take that into note here on this play, as he's getting held the entire time he's bending around this edge. And then not only that, forces the fumble and allows his team to get on there and at least force him back a few yards. I believe this was on, I actually don't know what down and distance this play is, for example, but still, get off the edge, can apply pressure on the quarterback. Now, the Philadelphia Eagles were one of the best defenses in football last year. It was not a surprise they won the Super Bowl. Last year, they actually ranked, let me see here, they ranked 10th in the NFL in sack percentage. This is a guy that helps them get even a little bit better, maybe into the top 8, top 5. Hopefully, that's the goal. Here's one more. I wanted to show you a bunch of the film from this past season. I didn't want to go back 3 years and show you his highlights, or what can he do for you this year? What can he do for you recently? Or what has he done for teams recently? This right here, all from this past season. Here's another one where you get 11 personnel, one running back, one tight end on the football field, basically 5 out though. And here we go. We get a one-on-one to the outside. He explodes off that edge. I mean, they scheme this up perfectly. I think in Philadelphia, they're going to be able to do the very same type of things here. We're basically going to show, we're going to stunt this linebacker down, force that tackle to pick up, because tackles are taught, hey, you got to protect the closest thing to the quarterback. So if that linebacker bites down to your gap, right, you got to guard him. And that's actually, they do send that blitz. Ultimately, Ogbo gets there, finishes the sack up. And again, this is a player I like. I don't think he's going to be a 10, 12, 15 sack guy for them this season, but if he can rotate in and give you 2, 3, 4 sacks in a year, man, I would take that all day, every day. And I think the Eagles would do it as well. That's why they signed him. So hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, join the family, turn on post notifications. That way you're notified every time we post an Eagles video. And with that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next Eagles update, which should be tomorrow for Eagles practice. Stay tuned, and I'll see you guys then. Peace.